Good morning, children. Today, let's start our new chapter, Chapter 5 Understanding Elementary Shapes. Understanding Elementary Shapes. After this module, you will be able to develop tools to compare their sizes. First, we study measuring line segment. How we measure line segment, which tool is to be used for measuring line segments. Let's see. We use a ruler for measuring any line segments. What is a ruler? Have you seen this device? Yes, we are very familiar with this ruler, that is our scale. We use this ruler for finding the measurement of line segment. Here you can see a line segment. We use our ruler for measuring this. Here you can see, starting from 0, what is the length of this line segment? Clearly it is 5 centimeter. 5 centimeter is the length of the line segment. We use our ruler for measuring this. You remember, we will start from 0, not from 1. We will start from 0 onwards. Another line segment you can see here. We use the same device for measuring the length. Here you can see it is not 7 centimeter. Then small lines are there, that is 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, etc. Here we can see it length is 7.3 centimeter. Okay. Next we have to study angles. We know what is angle. Here right and straight means study about right angle and straight angle. Here you can see two lines meeting at a point. Now here a mark there, that is a rectangle or a square. We use this shape for marking 90-degree angle, that is right angle. Right angle, that is L-shaped angle, is known as right angle. Its measure is 90 degree. Right angle means an angle with 90 degree are called right angles. Right angle 90 degree. Another you can see here. First we 90 degree mark, then a black color is there, an angle marked with black color, that also L-shaped angle. That means that measure is also 90 degree. So the larger angle is, when we add 90 plus 90, we can see 180 degree. 180 degree is the green color marked angle, a bigger angle. A green color marked angle is called 180 degree. That is a straight line. That angle is on the straight line. Such angles are called straight angle. So the measurement of a right angle is 90 degree and measurement of a straight angle is 180 degree. Straight angle is combination of two right angles. Straight angle is the combination of two right angles. Okay. Here you can see a clock starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. up to 12 are marked there. Then we can see it rotates and starts from 12 and ended at 12. Okay, that is, this is the direction of clock, that is clockwise direction from 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. That is clockwise direction. And the opposite of this, you can see from 11, 10, 9, 8, etc. The clock moves from 11, 10, 9, 8, etc. This direction is called anti-clockwise direction. So very important is this clockwise and anti-clockwise. Clockwise direction starting from 1, 2, 3, etc. Our normal clock passes through this way. Then anti-clockwise direction is opposite of clockwise direction. You can see this is clockwise and this movement is anti-clockwise. Okay. Next, direction. We know here 4 directions are there. That is, here 4 direction. Which are the 4 direction? North, south, east and west. North, south, east and west. North and south are opposite. East and west are opposite. Here we marked direction again. Then the hand moves from north to east. Moves from north to east. We know this is a right angle. Okay. Hand moves from north to east. That is right angle turn. This is right angle turn. We know 90-degree angle. Next, when hand moves from north to south, we studied north to south, that is 2 right angles. 90 plus 90, 180 degree, that is straight angle. North to south is straight angle turn. Remember, north to east is right angle turn. North to south is straight angle turn. Next, when we move south to west, again right angle turn. Then south to north. South to north means straight angle turn. This we studied. South to west, right angle. South to north, straight angle turn. So 4 directions and right angle turn, straight angle turn. Next one, here we can see a clock. Then clock moves from 12 to 3. 12 to 3, how many numbers? 1, 2, 3. 3 numbers. So now we know the time is 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock makes right angle. Very simple. 3 o'clock makes right angle. Next, what's time now? 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock right angle or straight angle? Straight angle. 6 o'clock means it form a straight angle. Okay. Next, listen. The clock moves from 12 and reaches at 12. That is, it takes a full turn, a complete turn. 12 starting from 12 and ending at 12. That means it makes a full turn, complete turn. And this one complete turn is called one revolution. You remember this word revolution. This complete turn, full turn is called one revolution. And the angle for one revolution is called complete angle. Complete angle. Angle for one revolution. You remember, one revolution means full turn, complete turn. That is complete angle. It covers complete angle. Listen. Now the clock moves from 12 to 6. 12 to 6 we know straight angle. But from 12 to 6, how many right angle it's covered? 2 right angle. 12 to 3, 1 right angle. Then 3 to 6, 1 right angle. So 12 to 6 means 2 right angles. And how many revolution? Half revolution. That is 12 to 6. 6 o'clock is the half of the clock. Okay. Then 12 to 12 is 1 revolution. Then 12 to 6 is half of a revolution. Now the clock moves from 6 to 9. 6 to 9 we know how many right angle? 1 right angle. For 1 right angle, how many revolution? We know 12 to 6 is half revolution. 12 to 6 is 2 right angle. Here 6 to 9 is 1 right angle. So half of half revolution. That means from 6 to 9, 1 by 4 revolution or 1 right angle. When 1 right angle comes, you understand 1 by 4 of a revolution. When 2 right angles come, half of a revolution. So here 6 to 9 means there will be one right angle. So how many revolution? 1 by 4 of a revolution. Next here the hand starts from 1 to 10. 1 to 10. How many numbers from 1 to 10? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9 numbers are there. That makes a bigger angle there. Not one right angle, not two right angle, but it is three right angle. When three right angle comes, how many revolutions? 3 by 4 of a revolution. 3 by 4 of a revolution for three right angles. Okay. Next, here we will make a table for finding the answers very easily. Here you can see the clock starting from 12 and ending at 12. That is one complete revolution. In this case, how many revolution? One revolution. How many right angles form? 4 right angles. Okay. For one revolution, there will be 4 right angles. Next clock, listen. Here 12 to 6. 12 to 6, how many numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 6 numbers. When 6 numbers come, half revolution. Half revolution. This points you remember. When 6 numbers come, half revolution. And how many right angles? 2 right angles. Next clock. Consider next clock. Here 12 to 3. 12 to 3, that means 1, 2, 3. Only 3 numbers. When 3 numbers come, 1 right angle. When 1 right angle come, 1 by 4 revolution. Okay, next clock. Here you can see 1 to 10. 1 to 10, how many numbers? 9 numbers. Not from 12, 11, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9 numbers. When 9 numbers come, 3 right angles and how many revolution? 3 by 4 revolution. When comes 3 right angle? 3 by 4 revolution. This 4 point you study very well. Then only you can answer the next questions. Very simple. Next question, listen. First question. What fraction of a clockwise revolution does the hour hand of a clock turn through when it goes from 3 to 9? So we have to find how many revolution when the hand moves from 3 to 9. That is the question. So we find an easy method for finding the revolution here. First you just count how many numbers from 3 to 9. 3 to 9, how many numbers? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Total 6 numbers. From the above table, here you can see the table here. Listen, our question is this. One table is there. When 6 numbers come, how many revolution? How many revolution? Here you can see when 6 numbers, how many revolution? Half revolution. Half revolution. When 3 numbers come, how many revolution? 1 by 4 revolution. When 9 numbers come, how many revolution? 3 by 4 revolution. When 12 numbers come, how many revolution? 1 revolution. Using this table, we find the answers. Okay, listen. Our question is this. From 3 to 9, there will be 6 numbers from 3 to 9. Then when 6 numbers come, how many revolution? Half revolution. That is 1 by 2 revolution. B question 4 to 7. From 4 to 7, that means 5, 6, 7. There will be 3 numbers. Then 1 by 4 revolution. Then C question 7 to 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. Also 3 numbers. 1 by 4 revolution. Next D question 12 to 9. 12 to 9, how many numbers? 9 numbers. When 9 numbers come, 3 by 4 revolution. Then E question 1 to 10. When 1 to 10 comes, 9 numbers. When 9 numbers come, 3 by 4 revolution. Then last question 6 to 3. 6 to 3, you remember 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Total 9 numbers are there. 9 numbers are there. Then how many revolution? 3 by 4 revolution. So you study that 4 points very thoroughly. Then only you can find the answers of such questions. That's all for today. Thank you.